come along, park in the driveway. There's no time to waste.
Hey, Doc. Sorry I'm late.
Yes, it's all right this time, Marty. Even though you are 33 minutes late.
Whatever you say, Doc.
Well, late night with the pinheads? Or was it Jennifer this time?
And that's a problem?
Well, not a problem per se. It's just that ever since your father died,
I don't want to talk about my family right now, okay, Doc?
Fair enough. I just need some photographs. We'll be working in the Great Chaparral.
It's kind of far out there, Doc. What are we doing?
I'll explain on the way.
Okay, now we're on the way. What the hell is going on?
Don't be alarmed. We may be experiencing a slight temporal displacement in the time-space continuum. It all began late last night, Marty, when I received a cryptic email in my secure serve inbox. It claimed to be from a Dr. Emmett Brown.
You got me out here this early because of a junk email?
He claimed to be me from another dimension.
It's spam, Doc.
At first, I thought it was a prank. Perhaps one of my colleagues at the university. But I'm afraid you and I are responsible for correcting a rather large ripple in the space-time continuum.
Are you off your meds?
Here we are.
Holy shit, there's a guy over there.
Don't be alarmed, that's just the man I arranged to meet us about some demolitions. Marty, meet Agent 47. Just an old friend who used to work for Merryweather, that's all.
Merryweather? Do we really need bombs, Doc? I just think it's overkill, said the entitled 17-year-old millennial brat.
Where'd you find this piece of shit?
I was called up to open that sealed mine. I was going to do it using 5 plastiques. Now that's what we call a controlled demolition. I've done it 100 times, you understand? But if it's still too much overkill, well, you can always sit in the truck like a faggot. What a fucking asshole. Okay, Marty, you don't have to scowl all the time. Really bumming me out, man. Oh, come on, fuck you, bitches.
Marty's a good boy, leave him alone.
A good boy? Doc, he's a bitch.
Agent 47.
Your assistant is a twerp and I don't like it. Debris flew everywhere, you fucking idiot. The debris was kind of an X factor. I'm not a bitch, right, Doc?
No, now get the flashlight.
Can't believe that asshole called me a faggot. What are we, in 1985?
Well, Marty, believe it or not, the temperance you showed back there is actually an asset.
What, just because I'm concerned about safety?
Never mind that Merryweather boy. And aside from minor bickering, you were the bigger man.
Doc, what the hell are we doing in some dark fucking mine?
I couldn't just explain everything within earshot of Merryweather, which is why you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
As you know, I've dedicated my entire scientific life. I've exhausted the Brown family fortune, all to forward a singular goal, to prove the existence of string theory. String theory suggests that there may be many versions of you and I, Marty, separated only by a thin layer of space and time.
Okay. This is heavy, Doc.
One of my counterparts in the Zeta dimension has reached out to me. And while I have led my focus into the 4th and 5th dimension, my counterpart has invented something called the flux capacitor, which allows him to travel back and forth on a singular thread of time, and as he would come to learn, create entirely new dimensions.
Is that a coil voltic?
Great Scott! There it is, Marty. It's just as the Zeta dimension Brown described. All of a sudden, the theory that it's a hoax begins to falter.
This is heavy, Doc. What the hell is it doing here?
According to my counterpart, this car has been sitting here in this abandoned mine for the past 125 years. He intended to send it to us here in 2017. As you can see, it's been retrofitted for our current time.
Bondmang?
It's even licensed to drive on our current streets.
Doc, this makes no sense. How can it be licensed?
Well, Marty, you're just not thinking 4th dimensionally.
So...
Now, Marty, it's very important you understand that you can't tell anyone what you found here today. Not even Jennifer.
Yeah, well, I haven't talked to Jennifer in a few days. I'm pretty sure she's sucking Needle's cock.
Sorry to hear about Needles. All aboard that's going aboard.
Fuck me. This thing's got an afterburner. That's great, Doc. That's fucking great.
Well, that didn't go exactly according to plan.
So did that go how you planned?
No need for sarcasm.
I want to know what the hell is happening.
After this one, I expect us to be even Steven. Cool? Anyway, listen up. Remember a few years back, Rogue Scientist makes off with some tech from Humane Labs? Of course you do. You remember it because he ran tests on you. I don't know if any of this string theory shit is true. He was just talking about a lot of the same stuff you did, that's all. And I thought, what the hell? Whether or not it's real, you're more than intrigued, aren't you? And we're even now. Aren't we, Jack?
Marty, I'd like you to meet Jeremiah.
Really? Can we trust him?
Nonsense, Marty. I trust Jeremiah implicitly.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake, Doc.
He's quite the formidable auto body mechanic. I've been supplying Jeremiah with high-grade hydroponic marijuana for the past 4 years.
Oh.
Jeremiah's just a little dense, that's all.
Take it easy.
And more importantly, he'll fix any automotive damage. Here we are in the Grand Senora Desert, 10:43 p.m. on January 27th, 2017. Hello, I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. Here with my assistant Marty, we are running some field tests on a modified coil voltic from the Zeta dimension.
Yeah, could you not mention
Before
me?
we attempt to tinker with the time-space continuum, we need to make sure that every mechanism is in perfect working
Yeah, could
order.
you not mention me? I'm sorry, Doc. Could you not mention me by name?
The Voltic's main thruster is designed to reliably reach 88 miles per hour, which just so happens to be the trigger for this machine. Of course, there's no telling what kind of velocities we'll reach with this afterburner. It hasn't been used in over 125 years. We'll be testing it yonder, utilizing that basin rock as a launch point.
Just remember that clutch sticks, Doc.
Oh no, Marty, it's not me.
Oh, fuck me.
Steady now. Remember, don't hit the afterburner until you hit the lateral peak of your ascent.
Yes, I got it. I fucking love you, Jennifer.
Ready?
Oh, fuck it.
Now. Marty! Marty!
I did it! 88 miles an hour! Yeah!
Proven string theory!
Go, Doc! It's your birthday! It's your birthday!
Not exactly me, but my counterpart! Get in, Marty, get in!
Ah, God damn it. I'm sorry to ask this, Doc, but I've never actually seen you drive. I mean, do you actually have a license?
Well, not a license per se.
I taught myself. I mean, I'm not licensed either. You gotta loosen up.
Never mind about that.
Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time?
And now for the final approach. Very good, Marty. I think I'm ready for my sophomore attempt.
Alright, Doc, just be careful,
Don't
please.
be alarmed. Here we are.
Doc, are you alright?
Against all odds, I am.
Doc, I'm just saying you haven't landed the last couple.
Don't bet your future.
Is this really what you want to do?
Yes!
Alright, just for the record, Doc, I'm pretty sure we're about to fucking die here.
I told you I was a fast learner, Marty. Just have a little faith. I think I'm getting the hang of it, Marty.
Alright, Doc, I'm forewarning you. You got the science shit down, but I'm a crack fucking shot.
Open fire! We must be prepared to defend this machine with our lives, Marty!
Doc, tell me more about the Zeta dimension. It sounds like it's kind of better than ours.
I only know what my counterpart has told me. Too much information about these alternate dimensions can have disastrous consequences. At best, it's wishful thinking. Yes, there are several key differences. And I understand that you're naturally curious about your family.
If you know something about my father, Doc, if you know something about my father, you need to tell me right fucking now. Do you understand me?
In the Zeta dimension, the Great Chaparral was settled. They called it Hill Valley. Well, the only thing left in our dimension is this old church. But the truth is that our entire reality is the creation of some very powerful people, motivated only by corporate greed.
Fucking A. Well, the Jetsons did promise us flying cars by now.
That's precisely why in our reality, the government discredits scientists everywhere. The Zeta Dimension Brown describes a timeline with flying cars, clean burning energy, and a still functioning democracy.
Sounds great, Doc. What are we looking for?
My counterpart has buried the operative key here in Hill Valley Cemetery.
I wonder if my father's alive. I mean, you know, in the other dimension. How about this one, Doc?
Right here, Marty. Hey, Recordamos. This is where Dr. Emmett Brown of the Zeta Dimension buried his flux capacitor.
So, we're supposed to live out here, right? I can't really fully explain it, but I feel a strange connection here.
In our dimension, the town was wiped out by a gang led by a man named Mad Dog Tannen.
It's a chilling name.
Indeed. Now we must get to work.
God.
We better get this grave dug up before anyone notices we're out here. Now, Marty, listen closely.